Hey, welcome to Keeping It 100 Philippines. I want to do a quick video on why the travel vlogging craze in the Philippines has not translated into a massive amount of foreign tourist arrivals into the Philippines. Since maybe the late 2010s, like 2018, 2019, there's been a travel vlogging craze in the Philippines. You know, the pinoy baiting. I've done videos about this before. But the thing is, you look at the tourism numbers in the Philippines, and they've actually are lower than they were pre-pandemic, and they're not doing well. We're talking about foreign tourists, and I'll tell you why the travel vlogging has not translated to that. The main reason is these travel vloggers quickly find out that their bread and butter will be clickbaiting Filipinos in the Philippines. Instead of making videos about travel and focusing the target audience on foreigners, they're going to focus the target audience and focus the content to be for Filipinos. That's the target audience, not foreigners. They quickly realize that they can get a lot of subs and a lot of views if they pinoy bait. So therefore, that's not promoting the Philippines to foreigners. That's only promoting the Philippines to other Filipinos. So for domestic tourism, it does work, but not for promoting foreign tourism. So that seems to be the problem in the Philippines right now, is that the foreign tourism numbers are not great. Now, a big reason for that is the Chinese factor, because pre-pandemic, China was one of the fastest growing demographics for tourists to the Philippines. But a lot of problems between China and the Philippines. They're having a row about disputed fishing grounds, disputed islands, and now a lot of Chinese are not going to the Philippines. In fact, hardly any Chinese are going to the Philippines compared to pre-pandemic. That is a huge demographic and source country of tourists. Now, the Philippines is really focusing on India right now. They've just made it easier for Indian tourists to stay longer, visa-free. They've added direct flights on Air India, and I believe also Philippine Airlines direct to India in Manila. So this is gonna, India is a large demographic and a huge tourist potential for tourists, but it's not going to be the only thing. They got to work on a lot of things to get the tourism numbers back up. There is some positive aspects of the fact that the travel vlogging isn't affecting the foreign tourist numbers, is that sometimes over tourism can result from the Instagram effect or the travel vlogging effect. And this could actually ruin places. We've seen the effect of this in some parts of Europe and in Mexico, where locals just want the tourists out of there. They're even protesting, and the governments have to take action. And eventually, if that happens in the Philippines, that's going to hurt foreign tourists and expats alike.